What's up, everybody? All right, y'all. So let's talk about confidence for a second. Many of you will ask many people that you see on Instagram or in real life where you're like, hey, how are you so confident all the time? You know, I tend to get that question a lot. What I will say is sometimes we mix confidence with being bold and just having an air about you. So I just want to break that down. Let's get in the nitty gritty. If you're feeling like me, pretty less confident in certain areas of your life or in certain areas that you feel are weaknesses, let's really get into the nitty gritty of that. Welcome to the Basics of Bossing Up. I'm Allie Love, where we discuss basic principles in order to create the lives we want and ultimately we deserve. Okay, confidence. Let's break this down into the 3 L's. Confidence that's learned, that's lived, and that's love. Learn, live, love. The first one is learn. Confidence is basically the definition of being able to have a firm trust in something or someone. In this particular conversation, we want to focus on self, having a firm trust of self. How can we trust ourselves when we get up there and we're going to give a presentation, or we're going to go skydiving, or we're going to ride bikes for the first time, and we're nervous and we don't feel confident? We don't feel that groundedness, that boldness that comes along with confidence. What do we do? Well, the reality is that your confidence is actually, it comes through a skill set. So you are learned confidence. You are not born with confidence. You're not coming out of your mom's womb like, here I am, take me as I am. I mean, some people are like that and it's great. But if you're like me, we weren't born that way. So again, your confidence is attached to a skill set. You learn how to do something, therefore you become more sure, more firm in the trust in your abilities to do that, equaling more confidence. Your confidence, disclaimer, it's not the same thing as your self-worth. 2 different things, and I can get into that into a different video. But in this particular video, we're talking about confidence. So once again, your confidence is attached to a skill set. I'm gonna give you an example. I don't know if you've ever been young or you have kids and your parents or guardians take you out to learn how to ride your bike without training wheels for the first time. When you get on that bike, you are literally, I can tell, I speak for myself, I had zero confidence of getting on that bike and riding without training wheels. I was absolutely nervous. So if that is the case, in knowing that I don't have the confidence to do something, because I'm learning a skill set for the first time, after I get on that bike and my dad is taking me, you know, I've fallen off, I'm getting back on, I finally get the groove of things, and now riding a bike is second nature to me, my confidence has changed. Confidence was not there when the skill set was not sharpened, and then confidence becomes being there when the skill set is sharpened. Now, let's apply this to everyday life. Maybe you are someone who's nervous about public speaking, social settings, walking into a room where you don't know absolutely anybody. Those are situations where we've all experienced feeling less confident or having no confidence at all. Those 2 are skill sets: being social, having, practicing public speaking, having the ability to give entertaining, engaging presentations. All are skill sets. Again, not attached to your self-worth. So your confidence is learned. It is attached to a skill set. The second thing the second L that we want to talk about is, outside of making sure that it's learned, it's lived. So that's where we come into practice. As many times as you fall off a bike when you're a kid, that's as many times as you have to get back on that horse and you have to try again, right? Anytime you fail or you feel like you didn't do it correctly, you come off of a presentation, you had a social interaction, you didn't do the most beautiful Instagram post or caption, you don't feel as confident about your output, about your performance, about your ability or your skill set within that task. Just know that it is learned, but also lived. You have to mess up, you have to fail, you have to do it over and over again, and you have to be in those places of feeling less confident and down about your performance to build up confidence. Again, it's learned, but most importantly, it is lived. So you want to practice any areas of your life where you don't feel as confident. When it comes to apparel, maybe if you're like, I want to be more stylish, you have to practice this. The third L is lovable. So it's confidence that's loved, that's lovable. Anytime you get to a point where you have learned something, a skill set, you've immersed yourself in it, you're living it, just know that you don't get to the point where your confidence becomes arrogant. And that means you're boasting about the thing that you can do well, or potentially better than your peers, or that you're a top performer at. So just be cautious that you want your confidence to be something that is approachable, that you can talk about openly, that is also a part of your story. It's the fabric of your life. So again, this confidence that is learned You are not, it is not attached to your self-worth. It is a skill set you learn. You go ahead and lean in and live it, so you practice it every day, even those times where you feel like you didn't perform as well. And then you make sure that that confidence is appealing, that it's loved, that it's lovable, that you are approachable, that you share your story of how you got there, that you're able to connect the dots for those that are listening. So once again, to clarify, your confidence is not something that you're born with. People aren't just born confident. Some people, it does come naturally for them to be social, to walk outside and feel very confident in their own skin. That comes with practice, that comes with, again, learning. It comes with living life through it. Maybe it's a cultural thing. And then, of course, making sure that it's loved, lovable, and shared. So those 3 L's, confidence that's learned, that's lived, and that's loved. Please share this video. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Go and be confident about the things that you have no idea on how to be confident about, because it all starts here. Thanks for tuning in to the Basics of Bossing Up, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Peace and love. I'm Allie Love.